You are in week 4 of your internship and are observing a session. A rehab patient starts to seize. What should you do as an intern?
If I was in that situation, I'd probably start by just making sure that the client was safe where they were and they weren't going to hurt themselves while they were seizing. Second, I'd probably notify or warn a supervisor or other medical staff just so they can help out in dealing with the problem. Once they were all there and the client was safe, I'd probably ask them what I could do in terms of maybe getting equipment or staying with the patient while they went and did what they needed to do. But those would be probably the 3 things I would go through if that situation were to happen.
Describe your work ethic.
I think I kind of use it as one of my strengths, but I'm always willing to work. I've never really shied away from it, especially if it involves helping somebody and getting them where they need to be and improving their situation. I'm always willing to go and help and work and do whatever I need to do for that case. And so I think I have a pretty strong work ethic in that sense.
What motivates you?
I'm very passionate about helping others, as I've probably said a few times, but that really just helping somebody, like I said, go from being in a situation where they might feel like they didn't get a good draw, and just improving their situation to where they can pursue whatever goals and any goals that they have set for their life or their career or anything in terms of that. Just seeing their attitude shift from maybe being depressed and thinking they can't change anything to giving them that kind of self-belief, self-confidence, and showing them that they can really do whatever they set their minds to, whatever they set up or set out to do if they, work together with others maybe. And I just want to show them that they can do that.
Tell me about your ability to work under pressure.
Working under pressure can definitely be a good thing in terms of making you, or myself at least, more productive, just because a certain amount of stress can get you going and get you up and limit that procrastination that maybe you might sink into. But I definitely think it's important to stay on top of your work so that overstressing and getting so behind on your work leads to poor quality work or mistakes that might lead to serious consequences.
Explain how you would be an asset to this agency.
For the Durham VA, I definitely think I would help out just by knowing the landscape, and the community of Durham. As I've said, I'm from there and everything. So just helping people out and getting maybe reintegrated into the community through certain programs and activities and community involvement programs that are just spaced all throughout Durham and Raleigh and things like that. Also, of course, I'm always there to help others, so anytime I could come in and get experience, get hours, help somebody out, whether that be through the agency on the job or through outpatient programs or events, stuff like that, I'm always excited and want to help out.
Why should I accept you as an intern over someone else who is applying?
Well, I know that the field is definitely more shifted toward the feminine, workforce, but I think I'd definitely bring something different in terms of offering maybe a different kind of view on stuff, as well as, like I said, being from there, I'd be able to connect through certain community aspects. I know the culture, so I think I'd be able to build relationships and rapport easier than someone who maybe isn't really from there or doesn't really know anything about it. That, and then just I know the program down here at East Carolina is one of the best in the nation at recreational therapy. So I think coming from here and getting all the experience that I've got down here mixed with the experiences with practicum hours, and just volunteering and everything like that would definitely make me a strong candidate.
What if you had to respond to a crisis? What would you do first and why? Then second, third, fourth, and last?
First, as I said, for the seizure scenario, make sure the client and anybody around them is safe. The client's always first. You always want to keep people safe, so just their safety is definitely a priority. After that, I'd also notify a supervisor, notify other higher authority officers that might specialize in the crisis at hand. So definitely get them involved, just because with their experience, and if they're specialists in that field, they would have more competence and be able to deal with the problem much easier and probably more efficiently than I could. Third, would probably clear the surroundings, just because if something's happened, then that can cause a chaos and panic, which can also lead to bad things happening or other accidents. Fourth, probably just come back and help out any way I could with a specialist, whatever they needed me to do. If they needed me to go get anything, or they had anything that would assist them in bettering the condition of the patient or the condition of whoever's been involved.
What qualities do you look for in a supervisor?
In a supervisor, I definitely would want somebody with the knowledge and competence to facilitate and be a efficient and effective recreational therapist, just because getting involved, being a newcomer to the job, would offer a lot of challenges that it would be nice to have somebody who's had experience be able to give me tips and advice, and I would be able to bounce ideas off of them and see if they would be effective or if they had encountered anything like it. And secondly, I would want a supervisor that would also kind of let me do my own thing and come up with kind of different kinds of interventions, just because I know that it'd be nice to have somebody to tell me what to do, but I also want to learn by making mistakes. I think that's how you learn best. So trying new things and maybe seeing something that doesn't work would be helpful in future experiences, future groups, future interventions, just because that's instilled in your head. After you make a mistake, you usually don't make a second time. So one that is helpful enough, but also lets me kind of do my own thing and learn.
Thank you. Come again.